Good morning. It is 5:55 a.m. on Friday, June 8th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I am currently paranoid that the audio settings of my computer are not set up correctly. I can actually see that they are right now, but it seems like for a second, a moment ago, it switched to something else and then back spontaneously, and I'm not sure why. It seems fine now, so maybe I need to get over it. This is 5 more minutes. Okay. Uh, Still a little groggy this morning. Uh, Need to get up and get to work though. Got to do the thing. Um, Last night I went out and about. I did a thing away from home. What? Can't be. And in particular, this was a goodbye party for a friend from improv that is moving away to another state, and so I definitely want to get a chance to see her before she goes. And it was pretty good. It was just kind of little restaurant bar and just people gathering. I didn't really know many of the people other than her, but it was fine. Music was kind of loud, and the burger. I ordered a burger, and they said, "Oh, we serve it medium rare. Is that okay?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure," because I'm not picky about it. It was super rare. I mean, it was still fine, but I just mean, if I was picky, I would be unhappy with how rare it was, even given a warning of medium rare to begin with. Fortunately, it was fine. But yeah, this is, it wasn't the burger that I was really wanting to talk about. But part of what it did remind me about is just because this is a friend that I met through improv, is just realizing it's been a while since I was in an improv class, and I do enjoy that. And it also is a tendency of mine to not really go anywhere or do anything or see people in real life. Like Balticon is a big exception, of course, but that was also like a single trip, but it's not like any sort of a regular occurrence. And I contact people online, but in person is good too. So it seems like it's perhaps a sign that I need to make an effort to get signed up for an improv class again. So, need to take a look at the schedule and see when the next signups are for the next session, or do something, or just kind of make an effort to go out more. Because, in some ways, I used to think, that, I don't know, I don't want to get into that, but, yeah, it's definitely like so many things in life. Uh, there's an element of laziness that I think combines with a little bit of a soup of anxiety, that I don't want to overstate, but the combination of those two things often adds up to I go from work back home and don't go back out anywhere. And I've got stuff to do. It's not like I'm bored or sitting home alone and just saying, "Oh, I wish I could go out, but I'm too scared." No, I mean, it's never that. It's just a matter of recognizing a pattern of behavior over time of like, I kind of never go anywhere. And when I do go somewhere, I enjoy it. So perhaps mixing things up a bit would do well. And like, this is also not a new observation of myself, so it's kind of a recognition. It's like, oh, yep, need to just nudge in a slightly different direction again. I've been the no sugar thing, and it is going fine, but I am definitely having to fight the temptation. It's one of those. It's a perfect illustration of why I kind of felt like I needed to go, draconian, just like no sugar, no sweets, as opposed to cut back. because there have been plenty of times right now, since then, it's like where like I really wanted some, but I know that if I had some, I would, I would say, well, now that I've had some, I might as well have more, which is irrational and yet something that happens in my brain. So, continuing on the no sweets, it's been frustrating because I still crave it, but hopefully that will continue to fade as new patterns develop. I'm doing okay. But anyway, I got to go ahead and get to work, so I will talk to y'all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.